This is verse 30 of the 14th chapter of the Gospel of John. Jesus is wrapping up really the first segment of his conversation with the disciples, in which he's insisting to them that as he departs, something that they, of course, anticipated with a certain degree of dread, that actually it would be better for them. But at this point, he sort of closes off this first part of the conversation, indicating that he's about to enter into a time of some deep struggle, you might say, at least it's implied here, as we pick up the conversation at verse 30. So, uketi, literally not yet, but it's idiomatically rendered over into English as no longer. And that's the right idea. That's an indeclinable adverb, no longer. Pola, this is an adjective. In the neuter, it means many things. When used substantively, of course, if there were a noun with it being modified by this adjective, it would be many something, many houses, many men, whatever. But standing by itself, it simply means many things. So no longer many things, and then laleso. This is the future of laleo, I speak, so I will speak, is the idea. So no longer many things, I will speak. Meth from meta means with, taking the genitive here. So the genitive, second person plural, pronoun, with you. So no longer many things, I will speak with you. And the reason for that, Jesus then gives erketai, from erkomai, I come, third person singular, present active indicative, he comes, and then the postpositive gar, so for he comes, ho, the masculine singular nominative article, with the noun archon, which means ruler, again a masculine nominative singular noun, archon. So the ruler, and then the kind of ruler, the type of ruler is inserted here. To, genitive singular, masculine kosmu, from kosmos, means world, the of the world ruler. Of course, referring to Satan, who at least at this juncture remains the ruler of this world. He was able to usurp that status way back in the Garden of Eden, and he's maintained it through the Old Covenant era. He's been the prosecutor of the Old Covenant, the ruler of this world, but of course that's about to change. The events of the atoning work of Christ are going to dislodge Satan from that status, which is going to be happening soon enough, but it hasn't happened yet, and so Christ still gives him this title, for he comes, the ruler of this world. And then kai, the connective, in emoi. This typically the first person pronoun, or any pronoun, will be in the emphatic form, as we find it here. And so in me is the idea for our end, in me, and then uk, the negation, eke, from echo, I have. This is third person singular, present active indicative, he does not have. Then the double negative, not permissible in English, but of course common in Greek and other languages as well, nothing. So in me, he does not have nothing. We would render it, he doesn't have anything, but it does become somewhat emphatic, meaning that the ruler of this world has no toehold, had no beachhead, no particular access to the inner perfection of the character of Christ. And though he's coming, and though there's going to be a battle to be fought, the outcome, at least impliedly as stated here, is going to be certain, as this ruler of this world is going to lose his place in heaven, as we learn over in Revelation chapter 12.